Good morning, everybody. My name is Christopher Scarmack, and I am the host of the Candid Chris podcast. Today, I want to just talk to you all about being a responsible college student. The truth is, it's easy to skip classes. There's no obligation for you to go. Like, if you keep skipping, no one's going to be like, oh, you're not coming to class. Like, you're getting in trouble. But there's some consequences to skipping class. The first consequence I want to talk about is you're wasting your own money. If you skip a class, each class you skip is about $75 wasted. So if someone handed you $75, would you just throw it away? The answer is probably no. So go to class. The next thing is they do attendance verification. So if you keep skipping class and it happens to be on one of those verification days, you might just lose your financial aid. So that's something you definitely don't want to happen to you. The next thing I want to talk to you about is being responsible to your professors. If you need help in your classes, the biggest thing I always encourage people to do is talk to your professors. They are there to help you. If you don't ask for help, they're going to assume that you're okay. If you keep skipping class and you're not asking for help, or you don't tell them that you're going through something and you need some assistance, they're not going to know. So please always reach out to your professors. They more than likely have 100+ students that they deal with on top of all their daily responsibilities, on top of their own families. So please always reach out to your professor. The next thing I want to talk about is a more serious topic, which is called a Good Samaritan law. So a Good Samaritan law is immunity to drug users for certain drug crimes when they call for help for a person experiencing a drug overdose. The first thing I want to say is please look over Good Samaritan laws in Pennsylvania. It's more of a serious topic because although I haven't seen this happen, I know that coming into college and dealing with real life stuff, you may be encountered with situations where you might do drugs with a friend. If something happens, please always put yourself and your friends first. You have a responsibility to contact someone who can help you. So even if it's calling 911, I don't want anyone to be like, oh, I didn't want to get in trouble, so I just kind of left my friend in a situation where they needed help. No, at that point, honestly, just forget about you getting in trouble and think as a person, what would I want this person to do if I were in trouble? It goes the same with alcohol. If you're going to drink, although I highly discourage it if you're not 21, always be responsible. Let's be honest, you're in college, you might just drink. Some of you will, some of you won't, that's your choice. But please always be responsible. If you go to a party with a friend, always leave with that friend. If you get into a fight, who cares? If they hate your guts, who cares? At the end of the day, we always want to make sure people are safe. You have a responsibility to yourself also. You always want to be making good choices, truthfully. You want to go to class, you want to make good grades, but you also want to seek help when you need it. As a college student, I learned that there's times I do have to put myself first. If I'm in a toxic friendship, why should I be dealing with that when I can just leave the friendship and move on? If you need help, please, please, please always reach out to someone. The first person, if you don't know where to go, I always say is ask your CA, which is your community assistant if you're living on campus. The next person, if let's say you have a rocky relationship with your CA or something like that, go to one of your professors. They can always point you in the right direction. And the next person I want to talk about is the Dean of Students office. They can always help you the best that they can. They are like the central hub of the university, and they can help you in ways that you may not know. If you just need to talk to someone, honestly, you might be able to just go talk to them and resolve your situation. The last thing I want to talk about is just being a responsible person in general. The truth is, if you're not responsible in college, someone else might hold you accountable. The document that I want to talk about next is the key. It's the Kutztown University Student Handbook. It has different topics such as student records, due process, student conduct, system, and freedom of association, expression, and inquiry. It also explains academic rights and responsibilities of students. This is a document that you really do want to read through. I always encourage skimming it before you even get to campus. It should get sorry, it just gives you information about campus and different rights and procedures. I always tell people it's better to be informed than be disinformed. So before you do get to campus, I would say look up the key Kutztown and just skim it, and you might learn a few things. That is it for today, and I hope to see you soon.